What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to Gye-Nyame Journey, man. This is Brother Hot Tim coming with you live and direct. This is Gye-Nyame Journey. I am your host, Brother Hot Tim. I'd like to welcome you to Folktale for Grown Folks. This is the Heart of a Simple Productions. We strive to blow up those old paradigms. Yo, those of you that's out there listening, maybe on Facebook, maybe on Google Plus, wherever, if you're on Spreaker, however you getting this, I want to welcome you to the show, and I want to invite you to call in at 614-556-4535. Once again, that's 614-556-4535. Man, it is some madness going on, some real fuckery, man. Fuckery, buffoonery, and white magic. Fuckery, buffoonery, and white magic is flowing through the system, man. On a day off, shit goes all wrong for Brother Hatim, but that's okay. Now, I hope it's going good for you. I had a day off, an unexpected day off, and it was real good. Some paradigms blew up good. I got people calling me with fake shit. You know what I'm saying? I got people texting me with fake shit. I got all types of madness just going on, and it's getting me to a point where I have to make this thing work. I got to build Gye-Nyame. It's getting ridiculous. I got to have my safety net, because it ain't even a safety net. I mean, I just got to walk. I got to walk the wire without any net below me now, because it's getting ridiculous. I'm getting people that are angry at me for I don't know what, and I really don't care. I got people just abandoning. I don't understand. I got all types of stuff going on, and it's popping on me, and I'm just like, I don't know whether I should be upset. I don't know whether I should be depressed, but the only thing I know that I have to do is keep moving. I have to keep building, right? Because that's what nation building is all about, right? You know, I got to find a way to find the good and find the lesson in everything that comes my way. And that's what a lot of people don't understand, man. I've been doing this too long. You know what I'm saying? I've been by myself too long. I've been with good friends too long. You know what I'm saying? And the issue is, I'm ready, right? I hope those that are going into opposition with me are ready, right? You know, because, hey, I've been doing this thing. I live this thing. I am this thing, right? So I'm ready, right? And I hope y'all ready. Yeah, right? We got a powerful story, but of course, before we go into the story, you know, I want to go on and do this little commercial break for you. Check it out.
The word is spreading. More and more people are switching to Ambit Energy.
Well, one of my neighbors switched, and then I switched. Now the whole neighborhood has Ambit.
Who doesn't want to save money?
The word is spreading. Switching to Ambit Energy is rewarding in more ways than one.
I signed up and got a travel reward. That's nice.
Oh, I get to save on energy and on travel?
There's a cruise for two out there just a few thousand kilowatts away. I can almost smell the sunscreen.
The word is spreading. Ambit Energy even lets you earn free energy.
When I get 15 friends to switch, I get free energy. I have 15 friends. At least I think I do.
Hey, I'd be telling people to switch to Ambit anyway.
If you'd like to switch to Ambit Energy, listen to the following contact information closely. Then spread the word.
All right. Spread the word. Hey, y'all can join Ambit Energy through Gye-Nyame Journey. You can hit me up on Facebook. It's facebook.com/ the letter G N J Energy / You come to our thing, like it, and sign up. You know what I'm saying? Just go in and see how much we can save you, right? Or you can hit us up at gyenamejourney.energy526.com. We're going to be doing gas in Central Ohio real quick, but I'm trying to shoot to get all 66 people that have signed up for Gye-Nyame Journey Energy. All 66 people who have liked it, right? I'm trying to get at least 85% of y'all, especially those that live in Central Ohio, to at least give to give our service a try. Allow us to serve you, and by serving you, not only will we save you money, but you also be involved in some nation-building activities. I mean, just on a small scale, because it's like, I believe in your small change will make a large change. Once again, your small change will make a large change in the community, right? I'm thinking my phone just dropped my call, so let me get on here and see what's going on with my Uber conference, because something's not right, right? Something's not right. So let me go and get back on here. Hold on for 1 second. Y'all know how it goes. Call in. No. I want to call me. How would you like to participate in this conference call? Call me. Boom. All right. So, my call was dropped, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. You hear a little something in the background, but hey, it is what it is. So they called me on another number, so that's cool. All right. So now, I'm busy. Oh, so now I got it. Wow, I got to press all these buttons to get on. Hey, but it's working. It hung up on me again. I don't know what's going on. Let's try one more time. I'm going to call myself one more time. What's going on? All right. So, connection options. There we go. It's not letting me in, y'all. Y'all got to bear with me for a second. So, I got to call myself again. So, here we go. All right. But anyway, so we're going to look at the news. So we're going to... All right, cool. I'm back up. They got me up twice. I'm on here twice. But, hey, it's all good. It's all good. I'm not mad. But, hey, now, what we're going to do, I'm going to do some news real quick. So, in music, Kendrick Lamar won the best album and the best rap performance, the best album to Pimp a Butterfly for a Grammy. And so what? We need to have our own shit. But I'm liking, I like that whole album. And he got the #1 rap performance, which was all right. You know what I'm saying? He got the name of the song is all right. You know what I'm saying? Real good song. But the album, the whole concept was a nice little beautiful piece, and how he put the whole thing together with the shots from with the interview with Tupac, kind of comparing himself to Tupac. You know what I'm saying? You could hear all the struggles that he was going through, and they really built it up like it was a powerful conversation, especially for those younger people, right? So, hey, I'm telling y'all right now, To Pimp a Butterfly, if you haven't heard the album, go and check it out. But now, back to still the music. Let's talk about The Life of Pablo by Kanye West. Kanye West, I haven't heard the album, but Kanye is tripping, y'all. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I think it's the curse of the Kardashian Kush. You know what I'm saying? Not Kush, Gush. The Kardashian Gush. It's the curse of the Kardashian Gush. So I know he was going off before, but for some reason, my man is just totally flipping out. I mean, the texts and the stuff that I'm reading from our brother, you know what I'm saying? We need to pour some water for him. We need to pour some liquor. We need to, those of you in the hood, you need to break off the cigarettes and throw some of that weed, some of the good shit off to the ancestors. Pour some liquor for your boy Kanye, because he's losing his mind, especially those in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Because he from Chicago. He repping y'all. We need to all pour some for our brother, because I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But hey, if he happy, I guess I have to be happy. But then that's that do as thou wilt shit, right? We need to pull him back in. Somebody who has some clout. Jay-Z, get with your boy. You might have to slap him in his goddamn mouth to get him calmed down so that he could function properly. But if somebody out there liked the album, who heard the album, or if you don't like the album, call in 614-556-4535. Even though that's not what we're talking about tonight, we can kind of segue off into that conversation. What else is going on in the news? Well, after a long time the stocks was taking a beating, we see some stocks going back up. You know what I'm saying? The market was spinning down, and those, my friends that were heavily invested in the stock market, were kind of mad. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you can't watch this. If you're going to invest, fam, if we are going to invest, like for example, it's Gye-Nyame, if we take some money and we decide to have an investment club, we cannot watch the market every day. We cannot watch the market every day. We're not investing for the short term. Investing in the stock market is not for the short term, unless you got some inside type of hustle where you know something major is about to happen. We have to invest over the long run. So when we start investing as Gye-Nyame or whatever crew that we form an investment piece with, you know what I'm saying? Because the whole piece is, you know what I'm saying, if people are conspiring against us, we need to be able to form our own conspiracies. Part of the conspiracy got to be some type of fund, some capital building, right? And investment has to play a part in that, right? We have to invest our money. You know what I'm saying? So we have to hit those markets. And we got to be investing for 50 years down the line. You know what I'm saying? Many of us that will start. Like, for example, in 50 years, I will be 97 going on 98 years old. I'm not planning to touch the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not planning to touch the money. But it would be nice that if we knew that some of our offspring, right, the ones that's going to be born for us, was going to have some actual capital that they could really make some major moves with, right? Hey, so I mean, I've been hearing a lot of stuff about this Beyonce thing, man, and I'm still confused. I guess I'm too old really to understand. I read the lyrics, I seen the performance, I seen the girls line up in the X. I seen them in black leather, and I think they had berets on, and I could see a similarity to the Black Panthers. I just, you know, I'm old. You know what I'm saying? So I need some guidance from some young people to point out some of the symbolism, because I want to be symbol literate. You know what I'm saying? And I can see some of the symbols, but you know what I'm saying? I want to hear how the younger generation is taking it, because there's a lot of argument going on far as this being a conscious piece. It's a whole conscious type thing, and I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if that's the height of the consciousness and that's the message that's going on for consciousness, I don't know. You know, I like the song, don't get me wrong. I like to see Beyonce performing, don't get me wrong, right? But I didn't see all the stuff that people arguing about over it. It was a nice performance at the Super Bowl. It was a nice video. You know what I'm saying? Had some nice symbolism and stuff like that, you know, but I didn't see nothing that was screaming black power, and I didn't hear nothing that was screaming black consciousness. Maybe I'm just not feeling it. And, you know, as some of the younger people on Facebook, you know, as they say, maybe I just need to lay it down, you know. I mean, the struggle is over for me. As they said, Brother Hatim, at the ripe old age of 47, I guess I passed the torch. Damn. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Nomo kept it going till he was 60. Dr. Kelsey still got it going. You know what I'm saying? I got to pass the torch. I was supposed to pass the torch at 47. I didn't even know I had the damn torch. I was just getting them up. I'm just getting it lit. You know, I'm still rubbing stones together trying to get the torch lit. Now I got to pass it? I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, I have been wrong before. And maybe, just maybe, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Apple confirms plan to set up a technology development center in, I don't know where they at. I'm not about to go into that wasn't the one I wanted anyway. Now, 50 Cent claims his creditors want to make him into a slave. Well, I can agree with that, because when you owe, I mean, it's sort of like on child support. Those of you that don't know, that's young enough to listen to me, don't have no babies out of wedlock. I'm trying to tell you, because they're going to turn you into a straight slave. You know what I'm saying? A straight slave. I was trying to tell all my sons, man, because, hey, that woman get mad at you, you right? You know what I'm saying? You don't have no guarantee. Even if you married, you got to make sure it's right, because they going to turn you straight into a beast of burden, because the only thing that's going to matter is your burden. And if you can't make enough money, they gonna tell you, we can make you, listen to this, we could make you get a job that'll pay the amount that you need, or we will put you in jail. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Debtor's prison, y'all? Can anybody say debtor's prison? I thought that was Adam, but I guess not. Also, it's an article about Apple that I read earlier, and I hate when they don't be bringing this stuff up, because it's almost like they know I'm about to broadcast on it, and it started moving slow on me. But Apple at this point in time, I hope I still got the mic on. Wow. I pray I got the mic on. Mic on? Oh, okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, this is Brother Hot Tim, and this is Gye-Nyame Journey. Folk tale for grown folks. This is a Heart of a Simba production. We strive to blow up the old paradigms. I'm still looking for this Apple piece because I want y'all to see how people with money do it. Well, in the short read that I did, Apple, even though it's one of the wealthiest companies in the world, is still trying to get billions of dollars in loans, right? They want to get billions of dollars in loans. Check this out. They're not in debt, but they're going to take a loan, not to enhance the technology. They're going to take a loan so that they can pay dividends to those people that have invested in them. Right? Buy back some shares. And they're doing this so that they don't have to pull the money out of other countries where they got their money hid so that they could dodge taxes. Did y'all hear that? Right? We got a major company whose whole strategy, right, is an American company, right? And their whole strategy is not to pay any taxes. That's the whole strategy. They would rather take loans on billions of dollars, loans of billions of dollars to pay dividends, buy stock back, so that they don't have to open their bank accounts in other countries and expose themselves to a higher tax burden. Incredible. Hey, let's see what else is on here, and then we're going to get into what we need to talk about, because I got a powerful story for y'all today. All right, those that want to join me, hit me up at 614-556-4535. Once again, that's 614-556-4535. We're doing this live tonight, as usual, on Tuesday night. Those of you that want to support the journey, you go to our webpage, Tribe. It's tribe.gyenyame.com. You could like us on Gye-Nyame Journey on Facebook. You could go to Gye-Nyame Journey on YouTube. You can support us. I'm about to open up a Patreon page for those that want to support, and we're gonna have some nice prizes and stuff like that for those that want to support. So, where we at today? Man, oh man, oh man. Listen, now, I told y'all that in 3 more weeks, we are going to have a powerful, I need y'all to understand, I need y'all to listen to me. We are going to have a very powerful. Here, let me go on and get this thing up so I can make sure we still on. All right, let me go and get my Uber conference to make sure. All right, cool. I don't have to go back to it on my screen. Listen. At this point in time, right now, the proverb I'm about to do is it ain't a proverb. The folk tale I'm about to do right now is a powerful one. I was hoping to have some people to discuss it with. For those out there, it's not too late. You can hit us up at 614-556-4535. If not, I'm going to read it. We're going to get into it. We're going to tear it up, and I'm going to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed with a snow day. I still went to the office. I did a little bit of work preparing for an event for our kids on Friday. It's going to be real nice. We got about 50 some odd children coming, 50 parents. It's going to be nice. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to be doing some work that possibly could change lives, yo. So if you're not following your passion, I encourage you, find a way to follow your passion. I love helping people. That's what I love doing. You know what I'm saying? Even though for some reason it's getting harder and harder, the older I get, people make it hard for me. So, hey, makes no difference. I'm still gonna be me, and I'm always gonna be me. So, hey, let's get it popping. This story today, the hen and the golden egg. I know y'all used to the goose and the golden eggs, but this is the story. The translation we're using is George Fowler Townsend, Aesop Fables. I got this book from Forgotten Books. That's a real good site to go and support. Check it out. Let me check. I might got some messages on Facebook. Nope. All right. We're about to jump off, y'all, so let's get it. All right. The hen and the golden eggs. A cottager and his wife had a hen that laid a golden egg every day. They supposed that the hen must contain a great lump of gold in its inside. And in order to get the gold, they killed it. Having done so, they found to their surprise that the hen differed in no respect from the other hens. The foolish pair, thus hoping to become rich all at once, deprived themselves of the gain of which they were assured day by day. Yeah. A paradigm buster. Old story. We thought it was for kids. But let's go and look at this, right? We got a cottager and his wife had a hen that laid a golden egg every day. They supposed that the hen must contain a great lump of gold in its inside. And in order to get the gold, they killed it. Having done so, they found to their surprise that the hen differed in no respect from their other hens. The foolish pair, thus hoping to become rich all at once, deprived themselves of the gain of which they were assured day by day. The cottager and his wife. You know, many of us fit this mode of thought. We want to try to extract as much value out of something in the short term. Right? So, in doing that, we destroy the very vehicle that is producing money. Many of us may sell a business too early. Many of us may break a business down and start selling the pieces. Many of us will scrap a relationship because it's not producing as much gold as we might think it needs to be producing at that time, or enough material success, right? Many of us might be jumping from organization to organization because it's not producing the gold that we thought that it will be producing. Rather than spending the time, many of us jump from hobby to hobby to hobby. You know what I'm saying? We killed the one hobby so that we could start a new hobby because it's not giving us the enjoyment that we thought it would. Many of us are seeking the gold through drugs and alcohol, through tobacco. Many of us are seeking the goose that laid the golden egg and slaying it by battling with trying to get in shape and getting out of shape. We're battling it with different addictions, right? Many of us are in a position of the cottager and his wife. Masculine and feminine principle. We have them both. We have both elements inside of us, and neither one of them had the wisdom to step back and look at the hen that's laying the golden egg, because the type of wealth that the hen was providing them was not immediate wealth. It was wealth that could be attained day by day. Because they didn't have the patience, they immediately sought to extract as much wealth from this bird as they could. And in doing so, they ended up killing the bird that was able to produce wealth over a long period of time if taken care of properly. If taken care of properly. Now, they had to make sure that the goose was taken care of. They had to make sure of a lot of things. But the couple fell short. The couple wanted quick returns. Like many of us, we want the results of exercise in a week. You know what I'm saying? We want the results of an investment in less than a year. We want the results of a college degree as soon as we graduate. We want the results of a business after a short amount of time. If it's not happening, we want to dig in deeper. But instead of digging in to our patience, we dig in and destroy the very thing that's laying the golden eggs. We destroy those friends that may be the ones that may bring the opportunities. We destroy those relationships that may be the ones that's providing us with the lesson that we need to move to the next level. We destroy the jobs and the businesses that we may be involved with because we think that they are not doing for us what they should be doing for us at that time. See, oftentimes the very things that we think that we want may not be the things that we want. Many of us, because we don't have the insight, because we don't have the wisdom, we mess up our lives trying to rush. And I say it every time, man. These stories are not just for kids. These stories are something that adults need to sit down and really think about. How are we doing this? How many of you have robbed yourself because you went into your retirement account for immediate need rather than finding a way to be patient and allowing compound interest to work? Because really, the principal investment is the golden goose. Is the goose, right? So we take the eggs and we watch the eggs, but then all of a sudden we be like, I can't take it no more. We go in and we snatch a major piece, if not all of it, and we spend it all on foolishness, on fuckery, buffoonery, and white magic. Because many of us are caught up in illusions. Because our whole personalities right now, and let's get to this. What was the cottager and the wife seeking? They were seeking immediate wealth. Immediate wealth that, with the wisdom they had, even they would have found a chunk of gold. They didn't even have the sense to think about it like this. Think about it. How big is a hen? How big was the eggs that the hen was laying? How big could they have been? How big could the hen have been? How much more gold would have been inside the hen that had been laying gold on a daily basis? These individuals didn't even have the insight, the wisdom, the common sense to look at the hen and be like, damn, this hen, for the last 5 days, this hen gave us about 3 pounds of gold from these little eggs. And if the hen don't weigh that much more than 3 pounds, how much gold could really be inside of it? Neither one of them thought about this, right? Neither one of them actually had a plan. Neither one of them thought through the actions that they were doing. So instead of ending up rich, they ended up with chicken dinners. You know what I'm saying? And instead of ending up great, you know what I'm saying? They ended up not even placing in life. You know what I'm saying? It boggles my mind because I see myself doing some of this. And I see those around me doing some of this. Right? You can start. How many times you done started something with family and friends, and it slows down, and then all of a sudden everybody want the investment back. Everybody want to pull out. Nobody has the patience. You see what I'm saying? Because in order to form anything of substance, because one of the things I had to come up with, I had to figure out a long time ago, because as I kept getting caught up in big money schemes or trying to be in big money schemes, I had to come up with a saying that would protect me. If it comes fast, it don't last. If it comes slow, it's good to go. A lot of people hate when I say that because, I got a lot of people rushing. You need to make this investment now. You need to do this now. And, being 47 now, I have to tell myself, if it comes fast, it don't last. If it comes slow, it's good to go. You know what I'm saying? I have to be willing. I have to be willing to wait for the long money, because the long money is not for me. The long money is for my legacy. See, this cottager and his wife wasn't thinking about his legacy. They weren't thinking about the legacy. This goose in 1 year, if it was laying eggs every other day, would have laid 80 some odd eggs, right? In 1 year, what if the hen stayed alive for 3 years? Because you was going out getting the hen the best food. You know what I'm saying? You was taking care of the hen. I don't know the average lifespan of the goose, but the goose would have laid its own weight, maybe 100 times its own weight, maybe 1,000 times its own weight. And because they didn't have the insight, because they didn't have the proper advice, because they were driven by the unbalanced passion, they was driven by greed. Because they was driven by greed, they robbed themselves. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to join the conversation, hit me up at 614-556-4535. Once again, that's 614-556-4535. Now, let's see what else we can find in this. And I love these because, you know, the images are kind of universal. You know what I'm saying? So I can read this. I might get a little different when I get a little bit older, and hopefully as I get older, I become wiser. Excuse me for the yawn, you know, because this is usually my bedtime. I try to shut it down about 8 o'clock, except Monday through Wednesday. So I know that sounds crazy, but I was shutting it down at 8 o'clock prior to a lot of different things, and then I had to move my show to 9 o'clock. So you could join me for Gye-Nyame Journey, Folk Tales for Grown Folks on Tuesday, and Tribal Quotes on Wednesdays at 9 p.m., right? You know what I'm saying? And the more support I get, the more shows I start doing. So, hey, we can keep on building like this full time if y'all want. Y'all just have to assist. All right, here we go. Now, this cottager, they suppose that the hen must contain a great lump of gold in its inside. And I'm amazed that, I'm amazed at the simplicity and the wisdom of this elder, this ancestor, Aesop, and the way he put the stories, because it's so simple, but yet at the same time, it's so simple and direct, but at the same time, it is packed with so much information. I mean, just on greed. You know what I'm saying? Sloth. You know what I'm saying? And then you have to imagine the amount of regret that these fools had. They went from wealth to a chicken dinner just that quick. And that's how it happens for a lot of us, right? 1 minute we looking at glory, next minute, because of our greed and because of some bad decisions, we looking at a chicken dinner. When we could have had so much more. When we could have had so much more. A lot of y'all right now are settling for chicken dinners. A lot of y'all have opened up the hen. So I'm telling you, you might as well go and get the chicken dinner. And you're going to find out that the chicken is not going to taste any different. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of, it was the golden goose. So this chicken got to be the pile. Actually, the chicken that might be coming from that golden goose might taste a little bit worse than everything else. You know what I'm saying? Wasting all that wealth. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of us are the golden goose. And we don't realize that the people around us are the cottagers. And they're looking at us, and they're looking at how they can sacrifice to try to get what we got. A lot of people got people around them right now looking at their position. They want your position, right? So, whoever you are in the story, know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Know your position so that you can know, so you can build your strategy. A lot of us don't know our position. A lot of us don't even know that we're a golden goose. A lot of you ladies are major players in companies and don't even know it, right? A lot of companies would stop if a lot of y'all just got sick one day. They call y'all secretaries. But let me tell you a secret. What secretary means? Secretary means keeper of secrets. Because nobody knows more about what's going on in the office than the secretary, right? Secretary, keeper of secrets. I always remember that. The secretary was the individual that used to write for the king, because in many cultures the king was not literate. King didn't need to read, right? He had other people that could read for him. At least that's the way it was in the early days. You know what I'm saying? So he might have been learning to fight rather than learn how to read. You know, but as things got a little bit more complicated, kings became a little bit wiser and started taking their own, you know, learn a little bit of literacy so that they would be able to honestly know what other people were saying, because that's the way information was passed. So they wanted to make sure they could read. But at one point in time, the keeper secret was the individual that would write for the king and that would read things for the king. And they call him keeper of secrets because this individual would have to keep everything that he read to the king secret. Because it don't benefit the kingdom if everybody know what the king knows. That's what y'all got to know about politics. They could talk all of this stuff about transparency and being open. But if everybody got access to the same information, then nobody can hold power over nobody else. The true power of politicians and kings and monarchs is information. They have access to more information than average people. And because they have access to more information at a faster pace than normal people, they can make different and better moves than everybody else. Or they can make, they could take risks that might not be as big. It might appear big to you, but because they got a little bit of the inside track, they could take advantage of these things and make a bigger come up, right? You know, I don't know how I got on that, but the piece that I'm saying is, that's the ladies, some of y'all secretaries, some of you male secretaries too, y'all need to really understand who you are. And you got people looking at you, wanting to slay you. You know what I'm saying? They want to slay you so that because they figure that if they slay you, they might be able to get your position. And in your position, they think that they're going to get the wealth that you have, what's inside of you. But that's what a lot of people don't understand. It's not the position that you hold. It's not the clothes that you wear. It's not the shoes that you wear. It's not the car that you drive. It's not the house that you live in. Some of you out there are just teeming with this ashe, with this life force. And because the life force is being generated because you do what you love, and because you love what you do, you make it look easy, and you make it look spectacular, and you make it look so good that you have individuals that want to slay you to take your position. You got people around you that's mad because you make your job look fun. You make your little stank office the best thing in the world. You make your little cubicle, you know what I'm saying, the bomb, because you're doing what you love. And those people around you that don't like what they do and feel insulted because you have the audacity to enjoy yourself are looking at you like that cottager and his wife. We're gonna slay this chicken so we can get what's inside of him. Understand, a lot of people want what's inside of you. Even though we decorate the outside, I want you to understand the people that actually are coming after you for what you have inside. Right? Because they think that they are attracted to the external, but it's actually them being attracted to your light. They're being attracted to things that they can't have because they could dress just like you, but they won't have the effect on those around you. Some of you are so good at what you do, and you make it look so easy that everybody think they could do. And then if they do get you out that way and they get into your position, they find out. Just like the cottager and his wife, that they slayed the chicken and didn't get any of the gold. They find out that now they got to go back to struggling. Yeah, the little bit of gold they had stacked is going to last for a little while, only for a little while, but when it's gone, the struggle is back on. Right? So, hey, remember, if it don't come fast, if it come fast, it don't last. If it comes slow, it's good to go. This is Brother High Tim. Feel free to hit me up at 614-556-4535. You are on Gye-Nyame Journey Radio. This is a Heart of a Simple production, where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Once again, for anybody that want to join the conversation, hit me up. 614-556-4535. Once again, that's 614-556-4535. right? All right, so, all right, let's see if there's anything else in here that we need to talk about. If not, we're going to go and call it a night. One more time, I'll read it for those that might just be tuning in. A cottager and his wife had a hen that laid a golden egg every day. They supposed that the hen must contain a great lump of gold in its inside. And in order to get the gold, they killed it. Having done so, they found, to their surprise, that the hen offered in no respect from their other hen. That the hen differed in no respect from their other hens. The foolish pair, thus hoping to become rich all at once, deprived themselves of the gain of which they were assured day by day. How many of y'all done did that? Thus hoping to become rich all at once, deprive yourself of the gain of which they were assured day by day. Listen, many of y'all trying to do it fast, not realizing that fitness, wealth, happiness, joy, prosperity, love, all built step by step. Many of y'all think that miraculously is going to happen right away. You know what I'm saying? You see that person, you think it's love. You see that opportunity, you think it's going to happen. You start that business and it's going to happen. But no. Step by step, day by day, you got to do that hustle. Because like I tell you, that hustle builds muscle. And as you hustle day by day, as you build day by day, as you sweat day by day, as you work day by day, right? You do as that hen would have provided for those foods. You will gain. You will be assured of gaining what you want because you have worked on it day by day. You have prepared yourself. You have went and you have worked that hen. See, because really, I want y'all to think about this. The hen also is that the hen is also symbolic for your dream. Right? A lot of y'all are sacrificing your dream because you're trying to cash in. Oh my God, you're trying to cash in, right? That hen is your dream, right? And many of y'all, rather than nurturing your dream and providing your dream with the feed, you know what I'm saying, and hustling, you know what I'm saying, that hen is your hustle. Let's get it off. That hen is your hustle, right? And rather than feeding that hen and doing the work to make sure that the hen is comfortable, because it's the hen and it's the hen that's providing you with your wealth, that hustle that's providing you. But rather than do that, you want to try to cash in on. And in the long run, you end up robbing yourself. And in the short run, you end up eating chicken. Or as they say, eating crow. Right? A lot of y'all out there eating crow right now. This is Brother High Tim. I'd like to thank everybody that took the time to listen to the show. I want to send shouts out to anybody that was even thinking about calling in. Because I know sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it can be kind of overwhelming. Some of y'all don't want to be heard. Some of y'all just want to listen. I appreciate that. Some of y'all do download the podcast. I greatly appreciate that. Remember, support the journey. You can follow us on Facebook. You can like our page, Gye-Nyame Journey. You go to our site, tribe.gyeamejourney.com. You can follow us or you can follow us or friend us on Google Plus, on Facebook, on Twitter. We're there. So hit us up. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you're thinking. I can't wait to hear some of y'all comments. All right. But with that, I say peace.